Yo, what's up, guys? It's Ghosted, and apparently Rammus is getting a small update or rework coming pretty soon. They already showed off his ultimate in Wild Rift, and they're pretty much coming to change his ultimate in League of Legends as of now. Their goals for his new ultimate is to increase gameplay options for Rammus, give a historically linear character more choices and interactions beyond just running at someone and taunting. Because let's be honest, that's just he only has one combo, and that's pretty much it. Broadening gameplay should also help Rammus out in higher MMRs. They also want to giving Rammus players a distinct high point that properly reflects his high speed fantasy. Aim is to be power neutral with the understanding that these new tools probably buff him at a bit at high MMR. Improve clarity, satisfaction on visual effects and sound effects. So let's look at the ultimate here, guys. Let's see what it is about to do. Alright, so as you can see there, Rammus pretty much he's unstoppable. You see that he becomes unstoppable as he jumps in that zone. And apparently, I don't know if it's all enemies in that zone are rooted, but if so, that's going to be pretty good for him. And it just does a little bit, the same tremors that he has now. And he's pretty much auto attacking them down. But let's see the new R in combo with the Q. Let's see this now, guys. Okay, so it pretty much did the same thing, but let's see, what was the major difference here? Oh, there's like a smaller circle zone. I guess that does more damage or it causes more tremors. I don't know, or we don't know just yet until they actually show us more information. Let's see the. Oh, here's the change list right here. His taunt duration is increased by 250% on monsters. The cooldown has just been changed or nerfed to 12 at all ranks. The taunt duration is just 1 to 2 seconds now instead of 2.25 being at its max. His ulti, Rammus leaps into the air and slams down at a target location, dealing magic damage and slowing enemies for 1 second. If Soaring Slam is cast while Rammus is in Powerball, enemies near the center are also knocked up and take Powerball's collision damage, ending Powerball's effect. Okay. So they pretty much, if he lands the Q and are in the middle, and the people that are caught in the middle, pretty much get hit by both. But Rammus doesn't really do too much damage, so I guess that's not I mean, you don't have to be worried about. I mean, obviously you want to be worried about it, but it's more, less, I guess, in a way. Let's see, Rammus also generates 3 additional aftershocks at the target location, each one dealing a small amount of magic damage and refreshing the initial slow. Soaring Slam does 200% damage to turrets. Soaring Slam's range increased on Rammus's movement speed. Okay. So the range on it is increased based on Rammus's movement speed, I meant, sorry. And the cooldown has been nerfed. They just made it way more. We haven't forgot about Tom Kench. So Tom Kench will be getting a rework in some sort, and they will be showing it off in a few months. So be prepared for that. But there's also the upcoming changes that are becoming. Well, here are the Lunar Beast skins. The other half that was supposed to be showed. We have Lunar Beast Annie. We got Lunar Beast Aphelios. I'm gonna get that skin because I'm an Aphelios player and I fuck with the skin pretty heavy. I didn't really like his Demon Slayer, or I think that's what it was, Nightbringer, whatever, something like that. And we have, we already saw the Alistar skin. Let's see, is there any other new ones? No, that's pretty much it. Just these two are the new ones. We have Lunar Beast Aphelios and Lunar Beast Annie that are pretty much new. Well, not new, but the one that they're showcasing today. I like this one. I mean, it's fine for Annie. I'm not really an Annie player myself, but I like the Aphelios one a lot. Let's go ahead and look at the patch notes. Alright, guys, and the new patch coming to League of Legends 11.2 is going to be having some nerfs. A lot of nerfs, actually. Well, not a lot of nerfs, but a decent amount of nerfs coming to one of the runes, Ravenous Hunter. Everyone probably takes this now. They're nerfing the Omnivamp per stack to 1.7%. The Hextech Rocket Belt is going down because of the movement speed on it. I haven't seen anyone build it, so I can't really comment on whether it's broken or not. But they're nerfing the movement speed on that to 30%. Gale Force is also being nerfed because the cooldown is way too low. And honestly, I don't really think that. I heard a lot of people complain about the damage. I don't really think the damage is too bad on it. I really think the cooldown needs to be lowered though. Imperial Mandate's also getting a nerf. Instead of ally proccing the CC, it's now to initial application of CC. And now they are nerfing Kraken Slayer to Kraken Slayer damage proc respects reduced on hit modifiers such as Katarina, Aphelios, and Urgot. They're buffing some tank items such as Turbo Chem Tank, Frostfire Gauntlet, and Gargoyle Stoneplate. They're just for Turbo Chem Tank and Frostfire Gauntlet. They're just nerfing the cost of, oh, not not nerfing. They're just taking down the cost of those items to 2,800, which I think is reasonable. It's not bad, and I think those are. I don't know what the mythic passive it gives, but yeah, those items are getting a buff. Gargoyle Stoneplate is getting a bonus resistant max to 25% instead of 15, and Essence Reaver is getting a buff because the mana that you restore, instead of it being 3% of your max mana, it is going to be 40% base 80 plus 60%, 16% I mean, bonus 80. So those two combined will, it obviously, I feel like it's gonna give a little bit too much mana back, but that's just my opinion. Item adjustment, they're changing Sunfire Aegis to, instead of it giving 5 ability haste, they're giving 5% of tenacity and slow resistance. Holy shit. Why couldn't I say that? What? But yeah, 5% tenacity and slow resistance. I don't like how, like, yeah, I think that's a better change because I don't think a tank item should really give ability haste. I don't think a tank would really, I mean, I guess tanks would benefit from having, like, more cooldowns up faster, but I don't know. Phantom Dancer is also getting a, they're taking the cost up, but they're also increasing the attack speed, so that's just adjustment. So with the same with Runan's Hurricane, they're taking the price down on Umbral Glaive, but they're giving less AD, and they're changing the build path of it. So I think that's a nerf. No, it's not a nerf actually. I was gonna say it's a nerf, but I forgot the item cost went down, but the base AD also went down on it as well. So that's gonna be a bit. It's not gonna be a core build on a lot of people. It's mostly gonna be a situational item. Serpent's Fang also went down, and so did the AD on it. The cost of it went down, I mean. And then we have Chempunk Chainsword. The cost of it going down, but also the health has to go down as well. And Shurelya's Battle Song, health is going down to 200. The movement speed, 5% movement speed is being changed to 40 AP, and the base mana of regen is being increased to 100. And they're changing the build path on it. Alright, and we also have some champion nerfs coming in for you guys. We have Elise, Olaf, Darius, Nunu, Maokai support, and Akali because they hate Akali. You know, they just said she got to get shit on and keep getting shitted on. Especially since they nerfed the presence of mind on people like Akali, Shen, and Zed. But the champions that are getting these buffs are Dr. Mundo, Trundle, Shaco, Nocturne, LeBlanc, Caitlyn, Varus, Senna, Soraka, and Azir. And Aatrox is also getting an adjustment to where now his E increases healing to 25 to 45% during World Ender, and the healing amplification on his ultimate is being nerfed to 30 to 60%. And if you guys like the video, if you guys like the breakdown on pretty much what's going on in the new patch in the Rammus rework, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys for another video. Peace.